Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Inside the War Room. We got some good topics today, boys. We're going to be discussing the top 5 takeaways from Week 1 in the NFL. Way too early takeaways, probably, for Week 1 of the NFL. You guys ready to get into the first one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
First one. Jameis Winston can get the job done in New Orleans.
Yes,
What do
sir.
you think?
Man, if they played against a bad team, I'd be like, pump the brakes.
Yep.
If they
Hold
played
on
against
now.
a good team.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So, like, what the heck? I don't know. I'm not too sold just yet.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston has great games every once in a
Yeah,
while.
He does.
He has.
He also has terrible games once in a while, so I'd like to see him do it maybe a few weeks in a row before we could say that. But, like, honestly, I
Yeah.
mean, they did beat a good team,
Yeah?
and I think there is reason to get excited, and I think a playoffs for the Saints
Yeah.
is definitely within question.
possible.
And they beat a good team bad.
Yeah. They
Bad.
look great. They really did
Yeah.
look great.
Yeah,
They did.
Yeah.
for sure. Those contacts, I guess they're working, you know what I mean? That's all we needed.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I guess saying that, yes, Jameis Winston can lead these guys to the playoffs for sure, and
Yeah.
maybe win a game.
But
Yes.
is there a game where he throws 5 picks? It's possible. So, right now, be excited. But have that in the back of your mind.
Next takeaway. The NFC West looks even scarier than they did last year.
Facts.
Every single
Facts.
team in the NFC West right now looks like they should just be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Is that has to be impossible, right? Can every team in a division make the playoffs?
They-
It used to be impossible.
They added that extra team.
I think
So
it might be
is
possible.
it is possible,
Wow.
but the odds
That's what I'm
man,
saying. That
can't be there. I don't
Dang,
know.
that should have been my bold prediction for the year.
Yeah.
Because I think it's gonna happen.
That would have been a good one.
Wow.
Those teams are so good.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, MVP candidate. After
Do you want to
week
put a
one.
slap on the line for it?
Put a
I'll do
slap
I'll
on
do
the
a
line?
sub slap if you want.
I'll
I'll say they won't. For you,
Oh, that's
slap
such
me.
a bold prediction
say
for
they
That's
me.
will.
very bold.
Yeah, what the heck? I can't do
You
want
want to take it?
I mean, no, because the odds aren't in my favor for that one, but I believe it. Nah, I can't put a slap on
TJ,
line for that. But
What do you think?
I don't think they would all make the playoffs, but I
if
think
one of them didn't make the playoffs, which one would it be? Between the Rams, the Niners, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks? Exactly.
I
How
would
can you say one of
say-
those teams?
I
kinda
hate to
would say-
say it, but I would say the Seahawks
That's what I
wouldn't
was
make it
thinking.
out of all
With
of
their
them.
defense.
I'd say Rams, honestly.
Really.
Dude, the Rams, I
good.
think, are gonna freaking win that division.
Matthew Stafford's there.
They looked good.
Yeah.
They looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest powerhouse of a division I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Ever seen.
For sure.
Like,
Yeah.
dang. I thought the Steelers in the AFC North and the Ravens and the Browns are going to be a close number too, but like 2 of those teams just lost.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
running away with it over there in the
Mhm.
NFC.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of looking good, number 3 is Dak Prescott looked good in the season
Great.
opener against
He looked
the
great.
Super Bowl
He looked
champs.
great.
Your boy,
Great.
TJ.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Fantastic.
That's what I said.
How many
I said
passing yards. Yeah, like four
I
something.
think it was in the 400s, yeah.
for sure.
Which, yeah, he came out and he shocked everyone pretty much.
Versus a great defense
Great, one of the greatest.
of this year. Yeah, maybe. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see. Yeah,
Kind
Super
of,
Bowl
kind of a
champions.
Pittsburgh issue, though. Hopefully they can run the ball more, though.
Yeah.
If they can't, that could bite them down the road. But, I mean, I don't know. The receivers they have and everything like that, they're definitely a good team.
I think Dak Prescott threw the ball 58 times.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
That's not always the best.
I'm starting to
Mm.
worry that Dak might not, or not Dak. I'm sorry, Zeke might not have it anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
starting to
He
question.
might not.
That's kind of my biggest concern
Yeah.
for the Cowboys is that their run game isn't there anymore, but I don't know. He might have just had a bad game.
I don't know. Zeke's not even a 3-down back. It seems like anymore.
Yeah.
In
No.
college coming in
Yep.
often
Yeah.
and early, and I don't know. But Dak though looks fantastic. I mean,
Great.
he looks. Better than I think I've ever seen him. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
shame that they got a loss from that performance that he had. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
gotta have defense
Hey,
too.
it's the Cowboys, though. So we'll wait and see.
4th takeaway. The Kansas City Chiefs haven't lost a step. They look just like themselves. Even though they were down in that game, they somehow managed to come back and score in like a minute or something like that with Tyreek Hill and put the game right back in their favor. They're still that powerhouse that they've always been. What do we think?
Yeah, they're pretty much the only team that can do that. But
Yeah.
if they find themselves down like that all season, they're not always going to come back.
I don't think they will. I think the Browns have stepped it up big time.
Oh, they have.
to put them
have.
in that position because last year they wouldn't have done that.
No.
No, that's definitely true. Yeah, I thought the Chiefs were going to have a Super Bowl hangover. I thought they should have lost that game, but the Browns it up, like Joe said.
Yep. They
previous
Browns it up.
episode.
Mm.
That's going to be freaking exciting watching those teams in the playoffs. I hope they verse each other
Like
again.
only the Chiefs could come back though in a game like that, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Though, so
Yeah.
you can never count them out. I don't care if they're down by like 5
Mhm.
touchdowns.
Mhm.
You can never count them out.
Yeah, I don't have them as like a number one by like a long shot,
Yeah.
like I would have maybe 2 years ago. But I think they're my number
He's like,
one team.
Honey Badger didn't even play,
That's
No,
true.
yeah.
so
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
And speaking of the Chiefs, maybe we'll bring up their kryptonite possibly, and that is the Las Vegas Raiders,
Bam, baby.
who they look pretty good. They have some promise behind them. Takeaway number 5 is the Raiders have a fighting chance.
Yes, they do.
They just need to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a sloppy game on both ends of the ball, though. The Ravens and the Raiders didn't play their best game, but the
Yeah.
Raiders are scary. Darren Waller,
Yeah.
for a tight end to have
Beast.
19 targets in a game is absurd to me. But he is a
Yeah.
beast.
What's gonna happen though whenever teams focus in on him? and try to
Exactly.
lock
Yeah.
him
Henry
down?
Ruggs, you need to step up. He is the
Which
guy.
is
and-
going to happen.
yeah. And
Ruggs-
Brian Edwards,
Yeah.
he
They
came
have
out
those
of
two
nowhere
receivers.
at the end of that game. So if him and Henry Ruggs can step it up, Josh Jacobs didn't look too bad. He was a little injured, but then they got Kenyon Drake. He had a pretty good game.
The thing about the Raiders, they're that one team that can always get those big wins versus good teams,
Yeah.
and then they'll disappoint the heck out of you whenever they verse somebody that they should be.
But they always compete, but they always
Yeah.
don't
Right.
lose though in the end,
Right.
which I thought was about to happen yesterday.
yeah, they
honestly.
pulled it out at the end.
They also got a kicker. He made a 55-yarder
Yeah.
to keep him in it.
Kind of banged it for him.
Max Crosby,
Yeah.
Yeah.
huge on the defensive side,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I think people are going to be calling him maybe a top 5
Mhm.
D-line player in the
Yeah.
NFL after this season.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For
the
sure.
Raiders definitely still have it, or not still have it, but have a fighting chance.
Boys and girls, that was your 5 takeaways for week 1 in the NFL. If you have any different takeaways, please leave them down in that comment section down below. And don't forget, we got Inbox Island. If you want us to answer any of your questions, leave those down in that comment section down below, and we'll get to it in a later video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.